Alright, let's needle the boss like needle is in annoy. Oh god, that wasn't a pun. I wasn't even fucking anything this time. I'm losing it. Alright, well, let's just focus on the stage then. So, Needleman stage has some enemies that, annoy me a little bit, like these hedgehogs. They're completely invincible when they roll, and they take just enough hits that you probably can't kill them with a Mega Buster before they start rolling, and honestly, once they start rolling, it's not even worth killing them anymore. You kinda just want to pass them at that point. I don't really have the best weapon set for this stage, though to be fair, I believe I get some use of the Hard Knuckle this time around. Having a delayed shot does actually help, especially with these oddly obnoxious Mii-tools. So yeah, there's the Hard Knuckle there. It will just fly straight unless you hold up or down, in which case it will go in whatever direction you hold. But yeah, basically these Mii-tools have AI to shoot a spread shot, then charge at you, and of course they respawn rather easily, so this particular section was actually hell. Especially since I kept fucking up actually hitting or dodging those dragonflies. This section's a little bit rude because there's a needle trap over there, but it won't actually start going until you're close to it, so once you start sliding, make sure to double back a little bit so you don't get hit. You can just slide left and right to avoid that, which is nice, because you're really going to need to time that out well with your slide. Alright, so Hammer Joes are not really the best magnet fodder, because as you can see, the magnet does kind of attempt to go after their hammers, or weird balls on little strings. Alright, so we're seeing this enemy, which means we must be at the end of the stage. Oh, and by the way, you might have noticed, but the boss doors aren't actually labeled. Of course, you can tell you're approaching a boss because we have the doors, but unlike in previous games, there's no spot with Wily's insignia on it, because of course Wily isn't evil, what are you talking about? So, Needleman, I actually find him to be a pretty tricky boss. His main thing is that he leaps straight up into the air and fires off a volley of 4 needles. Basically, the first two kinda home in on your position, and then the second do as well. Kinda think of it like Hardman, just, you know, with 4 shots instead of 2. The first 2, you sort of need to lead one way, and then you need to dodge the second set, which, if you don't dodge the first pair correctly, the second pair will get you, like, right there. How did I dodge that? I don't know. I got hit by plenty of volleys like that. Other than that, his little head-extending attack really isn't a threat. I think it's basically just there so that you don't try to, like, hang out under him for his needle attack, because that is something you could do if he wasn't kind of active and if he didn't shoot his head at you. And for our troubles, we get the Needle Cannon, which is actually one of my favorite weapons in the game. Probably not the best, but it's pretty good. It's basically a machine gun, but with needles, and we also get Rush Jet, so that of course is good for platforming, just like Item 2 in the previous game. So, next time on Mega Man 3, maybe we'll figure out the point of all this.